So I thought we'd start doing a little bit of assembly here. I've pulled out the diodes, and I've got the 5.1 volt Zener diodes here, the 4733s, and I've got them here, and they run here and along here. I look at all my bending guides, and I don't know what spacing those are. He does comment, I think in the manual, that you got to bend very close to the body. I have nothing that's narrow enough to actually get a good clean bend on those. So my assumption here is I'm going to have to just manually bend very close to the body, like so. Let me try to get the bends kind of straight to the package so it'll lay in flush. Let's see how close that got us. Well, that's not too bad. I've got these laying here in the proper orientation. The brown band is towards me, and the marking on the silkscreen is again towards me. So I'm going to assume that I'm getting those in the right direction. You have seen me in the past mention I don't like pulling leads out of the paper tape like I am here. These are new. These haven't set for 20 or 30 years, and the glue all turned hard, etc. They're new, and when it's new like this, I have a lot better luck with sliding the leads out and not bringing a lot of glue with it. So let's get the holder on there, and let's see what soldering these looks like. I need to figure out what glasses I'm going to wear here to solder. These look like they'll be good. I did some work earlier today to retin this tip and clean it up. And hopefully it'll start to solder well again. If not, I may have to use a different tip. You may have noticed here I stuffed every other one. That was simply to give me room here to solder, and then once these leads are trimmed, we'll come back obviously and do the others. I just find it an easier way to do this. I don't like how these are turning out down here with me soldering low like that. Well, no, not happy with that solder joint at all. These glasses are not going to cut it. Maybe these will. Trying to keep my head out of shot here. So not horrible. I'm going to be doing a lot of glasses swapping here, which I absolutely hate. I'm going to do exactly what I did before. I'm going to spin this around so the band and the silkscreen is towards me, and the diodes themselves have the marking on the package towards me. It's a little hard to see here. It is a black band on the package. I don't know if that paddle, actually it'll grab one more. I haven't used this assembly jig a lot. I still don't know if I like it. It's a little bit spendy. I did get it on Amazon. We looked at it in a video a long time ago. Don't know that I'm a fan still. There's a crow out there. I thought I, for some reason, heard a chicken for a second there. So that's pretty good. First pass. We'll do half of them here in a second pass. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing on off camera now. I'm holding the part by the body and just grabbing the leads and bending them in, and then kind of looking at it for straightness and straightening as I need to, so that the leads are basically at a 90-degree angle to the body, in the hopes that'll then let the body lay down flush. All that big talk there, what is he caught on? That's weird. Let me look for a pair of pliers here that I can use to try to manipulate that. I don't see the ones I want. Yeah, I do. Not sure what happened there. Why is that? What is going on there? I don't want to stress this too much. It's a glass-bodied part. I don't think I got the leads bent quite tight enough at the shoulders of the package. Is the problem here. Looks like the right orientation. So the last one I bent from that here are the tips. I just bent closer into the package there, and that does. Why am I suddenly having so much trouble here with these? I'm really confused why. I'm having all this trouble all of a sudden. That's just kind of weird. And that one just dropped right in, so I don't know. There's always some kind of glasses, safety glasses, when you're trimming leads, especially on like these diodes, because they are heavy leads. They're not like soft copper leads. They are most likely steel leads based on how tough they are to cut. And so they can go flying. You do not want to catch one in an eyeball. I actually saw the part move around when I touched it with the soldering pencil. Don't know if I can solder these sideways like this or not. Well, that is difficult to do. Probably not a smart idea. And here I am again trying to kind of engineer around the assembly rig. one solder joint that looks funny compared to the others. And that's just because it had so bloody much solder on it. It can be trimmed a tad bit shorter. Not bad. They're pretty well lined up. Some aren't as flush as I'd like, but that's okay. They're all in proper orientation. I've got 16 more to do over here, and then the resistors. And I will do the rest of this off camera. I don't see any reason to bore you with me putting the rest of this together. So we'll pick up in the next video someplace else on the board. So hope to see you then.